Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. It's Honolulu facing Los Angeles. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Now let's take a look at Honolulu's opening lineup. Bird is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at center. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry. You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And that one, good.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Well, I think it's got to serve notice to the defense that it's going to take a much stronger effort than that to contain this guy today. They've got to bring more force if they're going to try to slow him down. MJ finding his man right there.
Johnson, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Hook shot. No good off the front iron. Los Angeles on D. 4-point game. Bird outside. Back to Jordan. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Bird. Oh!
Hey, hey, hey. Good.
Ooh, wow. Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Abdul-Jabbar the screen. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 points.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Johnson kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's the hook. And the shot goes in.
And with the D playing him tight, he knew just what he wanted to do. Nice hook shot.
Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Bird outside. Poked loose. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Kept alive. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Grinding away 100% effort all the time.
And Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
Abdul-Jabbar misses.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Jordan kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Shoots over Bird. And that one's good by Abdul-Jabbar. He has 6.
And he can be devastating with that little hook shot of his.
So Honolulu calls timeout. They're first.
Just not happy with how his team is playing, and they just have been on the wrong side of this run.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? Sometimes just a pause in the action, which is what a timeout can give you, is enough to change things around.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And then Johnson with the jam.
You have got to be kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
Yeah, he torches defenders in all kinds of ways. When he's on the floor, he's a matchup headache.
Shaq against Walton. Here's Irving. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Bill Walton. Honolulu shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And so he makes both from the line.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
It's Pierce on the wing. And stolen by Irving. Passes it to Garnett. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Yeah, take it up strong, big fella.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Westbrook dishes to Walton. And stolen by Irving. Now the pass to Harden. Garnett wide open. Harden the pass to O'Neal. And Walton sends it back. Love kicks to Walton. Pierce for three. And they will call over the back on the play.
Yeah, not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
Stolen by Bird. From deep, Johnson. In a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Honolulu leads by just 3. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Honolulu.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
On the court for Honolulu. Johnson is out there with Harden. Then it's Bird. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Irving in the small forward position. Here's Johnson. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the bench.
And Dennis Rodman with the slam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Wade with no one around. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Johnson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. O'Neal's checked in for Worthy. Jordan comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Johnson in for Russell Westbrook. Garnett kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem throws it down.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and
Talk about bringing it.
and talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
And Bird, here we go. Jordan against Westbrook. Jordan can't get it to go.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Now here's Westbrook. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Westbrook with the steal. Jordan again. Jordan. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Jordan. That one doesn't drop. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Bird dishes to Jordan. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Leonard attacking.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Now here's Westbrook. Fires from deep. And Jordan good for three. Jordan's got 5 now.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And Walton kicks to Johnson. Westbrook against Jordan. 5 on the clock. Walton.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Shaq. Love comes in for Walton. Pierce is checked in for Larry Bird. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Michael Jordan. A big group substitution here for Honolulu. Shaq's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Irving comes in for Leonard. James Harden, he's checked in for Jordan. And it's Johnson in for Russell Westbrook. Los Angeles making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. Larry Bird's checked in for Honolulu. A nice shot by Irving.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving.
Oh,
yes, sir.
wow.
Yes, sir. My goodness.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Yeah, perfect release that time.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. A fantastic game from Magic Johnson in this one.
And the approach in that first half was an aggressive one. Take it to the teeth of the defense, put them on the heels, and you're either going to score or get to the line.
And mostly he's been getting to the line, guys. I mean, he has the free throw total to show for it, as well as the bumps and bruises.
Jordan is out there with Magic Johnson. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. Then it's Kareem, and it's Bird in at the 3. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Honolulu leading by 10. Johnson, the pass to Harden. Shoots from 12. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. Here's Jordan. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
And how many more possessions like that would they love to get down the stretch? A bunch of them, I bet.
And Honolulu making a change here. Garnett's checked in. Here's Irving. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. First free throw is good. A different look for Honolulu. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Shaq. Jordan comes in for James Harden. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Magic Johnson. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Leonard, he's checked in for Irving. Los Angeles trails by 11. Johnson dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Here's Jordan, and it's Jordan slamming it down.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
And it's Jordan slamming it down.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Okay. O'Neal with the rebound. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Some excellent numbers in this one for Kareem. He has 11 points, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
And he's clearly showing off his smarts in a few ways today. That block just being one of them. Just a savvy basketball player.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Walton's checked in for Shaq. Rodman comes in for Abdul-Jabbar. James Worthy's checked in for Larry Bird. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Johnson. So he comes up empty, missing both.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Leonard, no luck. Pass to Rodman. Back to Jordan. Garnett grabs the board. Honolulu leading by 5. Westbrook kicks to Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Dwayne Wade, he's checked in for Michael Jordan. Johnson, good.
Really a good job recognizing the mismatch, just going up for the shot with that huge height advantage on that possession.
Here's Westbrook. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. It's his first trip to the line. And that one falls for Westbrook. And Los Angeles with some changes. Love check in for Walton. And it's Pierce in for Rodman. Harden with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Johnson, the pass to O'Neal. Johnson dishes to Bird. Shot from 12. Again, the miss by Johnson. Los Angeles trails by 7. Westbrook. Oh,
man.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
And it's Wade with the jam.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
And, Greg, it was really their defense just as much as their offense that served as the real catalyst, and I think it allowed them to put that run together.
Yeah, none too pleased with the play of his team, and you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Yeah, you know, there's not a coach around who would be happy with the way his guys have kind of rolled over during this run.
Kawhi Leonard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Johnson kicks to Bird. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. .52 seconds left to play in the third. Westbrook passes to Love. To the paint. Stolen by Bird.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that.
Irving against Leonard. 6 to shoot. Irving attacking. And the slam dunk by Irving.
Oh, that's how you power that one down, young fella.
He went hard to the hoop and did not disappoint when he got there.
Passivity is a no-no. You've got to attack.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Got it off in time, and that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Honolulu out in front. They're up by 7. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for Honolulu. Irving is out there with Bird. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Harden. And it's O'Neal in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Los Angeles with some changes. Shaq comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Jordan in for Dwayne Wade.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
And it's Johnson. That time on the assist by Shaq. Shaq's got 4 assists in the game.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
The feed to O'Neal. Shoots. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. A lot of new players out there for Honolulu. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Honolulu.
Well, they forced a decent number of turnovers in this one, fellas. And
whoa!
Hey, watch out now. Watch out.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials. Well, a good one here for Johnson. 9 points and 5 assists.
And with the ball in his hands, he's made terrific passes, but also when he's gotten to the line, he's been consistent as well.
Yeah, I like that combination, guys. I mean, going to make your coach happy when you're getting it done in those areas, taking care of the ball, finding your teammates, and then knocking down free throws. Those are winning things.
Free throw good, Jordan.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
The first free throw is good. And so Jordan nails both of them. Los Angeles trails by 5. Here's Johnson. It's good, and he drew contact. On the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game in the balance.
And so it's Honolulu with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Off the pick. And Kareem throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
The kick out to Westbrook. Nobody near Leonard. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 6 assists in the game. Kicks it out to Johnson. He's looking for Abdul-Jabbar and finds him. Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
That very well may put the finishing touch on this one. Not at all the time to get sloppy with the basketball.
And how about the killer instinct on that possession? Not running the clock, but pushing the ball and tacking points onto the lead.
Kicks it out to Johnson. The dish to Jordan. Abdul-Jabbar with the block. And he lays it straight in. And now a 9-point Honolulu lead.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Honolulu leading by 7. Westbrook up top. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off the pick. And then slammed in by Jordan.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
And stolen by Jordan. Goes up. And Jordan sends it back. That's tipped. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Bird. And Jordan has it in the corner. Bird kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist.
A nice form on that hook shot there.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Jordan again. It's Jordan. And stolen by Jordan. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot on the wing. Sinks it. Outside Jordan. So Honolulu wins it. A truly